Hi everyone, thank you for joining us today. My name's Jennifer and I am the breast nurse navigator with Project 31, and this is Sarah.
Yep, I'm Sarah McLean, and we are going to talk about some useful gifts for survivors. So I know that we get a lot of people that ask us, what can you give a survivor? Like they want to be able to help, they don't know what to give them, and so we thought that it would be kind of a good idea to talk through that. So what are some of the things that you thought might be helpful?
I think the gift of being there, for someone. Sometimes you don't know what to say, but maybe just going with them to an infusion, maybe just sitting with them, maybe taking their mind off of just everything that's going through it, and doing something fun.
Yeah.
Play a card game, do something normal. Also, mowing a yard for somebody.
Yeah.
If you've just had surgery, if you're going through chemo, maybe you don't have the energy or the ability to mow your yard. Having somebody just come over and do it.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people want to give meals and things like that, which are an excellent idea, but I'm more of an introvert, and especially like after surgery or if you've had treatment and you don't feel well, like you guys, I don't know if you don't feel well enough to really entertain somebody.
Oh, yeah.
And so I know having meals dropped off and just left at the door were really helpful, or meal services. So like HelloFresh, things like that. Maybe you sign up for a certain amount of meals through the duration of their treatment for them, or if people have different dietary restrictions, that can be helpful too. I know another thing that might be helpful would be laundry service. I know that, and especially if you're single or, you just don't have the ability to be able to do your laundry, that can be helpful to have laundry service for survivors.
Right.
Another thing that I thought was helpful, if you do like a care package, like a nice tote bag with just some things that they can use during treatment, maybe an adult coloring book or even a long charging cord. So if they needed that, or if they wanted to be able to do streaming service, that was something that I had read when I was looking up stuff for this, which I was like, that's interesting. Because you don't have a lot of energy to be able to do stuff sometimes, but you could purchase a streaming service if there's something that they like to watch. You could have that available to them. What else?
I think a lot of the things, even if you're not purchasing, but just, you could go over and, hey, can I clean your kitchen? Can I scoop your cat box? If you're going through chemo and you have a cat, so help them with little things that they need help with around the house. And sometimes not even asking them, can I do this? Just say, I'm coming over. Yeah, and I'm doing it.
That's a really good point. I mean, I know like us, obviously we're talking to you as a survivor and you guys get it, but I feel like a lot of times we want to be able to give back to other survivors too. And so we're just kind of talking through things that I think were helpful for us, but things that you guys can do for others as well. And I know like I would not have said, yes, please come bring me this. So just insisting on that, or what can I help you with? Like just go do what you know would have been helpful. And when you were talking about not having to spend money, sending cards to folks, inspirational cards, prayers, because I know a lot of times as we go through this journey, as you guys know, everybody else has moved on with life a lot of times, and they're not thinking about the long term of how long it goes. And so just knowing that somebody's thinking of you, it gives you hope, it gives you comfort to know, okay, I'm not forgotten, or even after our treatments are over too, just that continuation, or even like a cancerversary kind of thing. If you're struggling, you're really good at that, about sending cards.
I try to be, because I know I appreciated it so much. I mean, and even after my surgery, just getting a little flower here or there, just people thinking about you and giving you something beautiful on, when you're down. And I think it cheers people up.
I feel like too, we should be mindful of our caregivers as well. I know a lot of people give us gifts, but I think it's important for us to think about that because they are doing a lot for us and they get overlooked. And so keeping that in mind as we are maybe thinking through going and doing something for a friend, think about the caregiver as well. What you could do, maybe not babysit, but kind of relieve the caregiver. Hey, you go do something fun. I'll hang out, and whatever.
I know that was huge. my husband wasn't able to be with me when I went through my mastectomy because we were in the middle of moving, and so I stayed with my mother. And my girlfriends came in from out of state and babysit me because that gave my mother a break.
Yeah.
From having to, make sure I'm taking my pain meds and, just taking care of me. They were there to relieve her, and it helped immensely.
Oh, yeah. Well, because they're totally exhausted. I mean, obviously, we're
Yes.
struggling just trying to get through physically, but so are they. So I feel like that's a really huge thing to be aware of. And, like we offer care packages too that just have simple things like a hat or a blanket, things that are just comforting when you're going through the treatment process. And then gift cards, of course. Those are always really helpful, especially because you don't feel like cooking sometimes and you might just want to do takeout. I mean, that can be comforting too, just to have something that you crave or that is your favorite, So really, we just wanted to give you guys some ideas of things because I know a lot of times people are wanting to be able to give back but aren't really quite sure what they should do. So hopefully that is some good suggestions for you guys. But if you're enjoying our channel, please subscribe to it, like it, share it. Let us know your thoughts. We would love to hear your feedback, and we will see you guys next time.
Thank you.